Good morning. Happy New Year's Eve. It's Sunday, which means that yesterday was Saturday, which means I didn't do my Mahjong Saturday video. Oh no! But because it's New Year's Eve, I wanted to play with National Mahjong League Rules for American style Solitaire and play some year hands. So I'm going to do some quick, I'm just going to do a quick Solitaire video. Because year hands are my favorite, and they're about to change because March, April, I don't remember, is when the new cards come out. So let's play some Mahjong. Play year hand, see how it goes. Alright, so I've got the tiles already pretty well mixed. We'll go ahead and get the hands together for each player. So we've got 14 for East. Ooh, there's a white dragon. This might be my year hand. We're just going to sort them out and see what we've got. And then I'm going to try and make a year hand work. Crease in the table cover. Alright, so actually, we pull out the non-year hand tiles. We might be able to play. Yeah, this one looks like a year hand. I just need to get flowers or ones and some additional twos. This will do for our first pass. I think we're going to set aside East a 3. Ooh, we don't want to pass. Okay, we'll do East, South 4 and 6. South, North and South are with odds. So, right, now let's look at South. Oops, as I ruin everything. Just as a reminder, I don't have a standard American set. So these blank tiles, which can function as white dragons in a reach game, or you can mail back to the company and have them engraved. And then these substitute white dragons. These are my jokers. So jokers. All right. So the majority of this hand is even tiles, 5, 7, and 9. They're all the same suit. So if someone's playing 1, 5, 7, 9, they're probably... You might be able to do consecutive run. Yeah, let's go ahead and... You know what? I'm not going to do 2 categories at once. We're just going to throw 5, 7, 9. They're sequential, they're a category, we're just going to risk it. And then West. Oh my goodness, they've got all the dragons. Might do Winds and Dragons for this hand. Okay, so they have all 3 dragons. We could go East and West with dragons. But our multiple is 3, bam. You know what? We're forcing a 2017 hand down here. Got off the screen a little bit. There we go. And Michelle Frizzell over at Mahjong Central recently dedicated a year hand to me. We're going to make Winds and Dragons work. So, Michelle, that's your hand. We're going to work on it. And we'll see who wins. Will it be me, or will it be Michelle, or will it be these other hands? Who knows? Alright, so if we're doing Winds and Dragons, we need to keep our Winds and Dragons. That's 4. Our multiple is the 3, so we might end up doing one of the like number categories. But then we've also got these 2s there. So if we end up doing east and west with like evens, we're going to need those. So let's get rid of this 7, 8, 9 over here, because it mixes up the suits. Okay, and then for north. Okay, so we've got a pair of 1s and a pair of 8s. We can't use those together, unfortunately. So we've got to make a decision on that. Looks like we've got a good consecutive run started. I say we go with that. Keep this for joker bait, maybe. But I don't want to throw that white dragon just in case someone's playing a year hand. We'll break up the joker bait. That's a very important thing to remember when playing Mahjong Solitaire. You have to compartmentalize what each separate hand is doing. So even though we know that we're playing a year hand down here, this player doesn't know that. And so if I was like, oh, well, I want to get that down here, that would skew the outcome. You don't want to do that. And in a regular game, I think it's smart to hold on to white dragons so that you're not dealing into someone's year hand. All right, so our first pass goes to the right. Let's see what East got. East didn't really get anything, but we did get a pair of Easts. Those won't necessarily work well in the year hand, but we can use them for joker bait. So I say let's do 3, 6, and 4 for our next pass. And South got keepers. Look, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 right there. Now we're out of discard, so we have to pick a hand. That's just what we have to do. So if we do 1 suited, 2, 4, 6, 8, then we need 2 or 4 flowers. We've got 1 flower. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll do the South with this 2 and this 8. Alright, and for Winds and Dragons hand, nothing. But we do have a pair. It doesn't even help us if we were to try and switch to a consecutive run. Let's just switch out the 9 and go that way. Up here, oh, we got an 8 back. But we've got our 9, so that's keeper. But that's a pair. This is when I would get rid of that dragon, because you don't want to pass a pair. So now we're passing across. And let's see what East got. Got a 7. I've got a 9, an 8, a 5, and a 9. And then 2, 4, 6, 8 hand. We got that back, but can't really use anything, so just pass it on. This hand, ooh, they got a 3. So we might be going into like number territory. It's going to get rid of the 9. And they got the 8 back. They got nothing on that pass. So now we got to go left, which means that we got a dragon and we got a 7. So now we've got to make a decision. So I'm not going to pass a pair, and we can't use that 8. So if we do the first one on the card, we've got 3 7s towards that Kong. We don't have any 1 cracks. And then we could use this 2. If we do any of the others, we don't have any flowers. And flowers, unfortunately, are paired, so we can't call those. We only have 2 of the 3 dragons, so I'm going to get rid of that dragon. We're going to be 8, so we're not going to do the second one, 2017 with dragons. If we do 2017 and then do 7s, I think that's what we're going to do. So that's the third hand down. And I'm going to hang on to this 2 just in case we end up doing the first one. So 2 crack, 8 dot, red dragon. Got a keeper, got a couple keepers. Alright, now we got to pick a hand on this one. So we're doing 2, 4, 6, 8. If we do 1 suited, we've got more multiples for the cracks, but we've got gaps. If we do 2 suited, we've got gaps. We can't do 3 suited. Let's go ahead and stick with single suited, and we will go with bams. So we'll break up our joker bait, unfortunately. Some dragons, got a 2, and we got a wind. Alright, so now we've got to kind of decide to make a choice here. Our winds don't go together. We don't have news. If we do like numbers, we've got more for the... If we do north and south with like numbers, we've got more to do with the 3s than we do with the 2s. If we do like numbers under the like numbers category, we don't have any multiples for the dragons, and we have no flowers. Alright, I'm going to say that our like number option in Winds and Dragons is going to be a 3s. So, even though it's as bad as passing a pair, we're going to pass like numbers. It's got to keep the Charleston moving. And then we don't have any keepers here. We could have joker bait, but this is an obligatory pass, so... Oh, hold on. If we're doing consecutive run up there, looks like we're looking at the pair hand. Well, we'll figure it out. There's no good options either way. If we do the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we still have gaps. If we do 1 through 4, actually, Keep the joker bait. Alright. So then we go left again. We don't have any keepers for east. We don't have any keepers for south. Don't have any keepers for west. Alright. Now we gotta really make a decision here. We've got that pung of 8s. If we do 1 through 5, we're missing the 3 and the 4. If we do 5 through 9, we're missing the 6 and the 7. We have the exact same hand either way. If we do singles and pairs, we need 7 consecutive. So if we do 1 through 7, missing 3, 4, 6, 7. 2 through 8, we're missing 3, 4, 6, 7. And 3, 4, 6, 7. We really don't have a good choice here. Michelle will hate me for this, but we're going to pass a pair. Doing our second across. No keepers for east. Switch that out for joker bait. South. For west. We gotta pass that pair again. Sorry, Michelle. I'm sorry. Alright, so now we're passing to the right. Two, pair of 8s. Nothing for them. Red dragon. Oh, look at that. So if they did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're only missing the 3. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, they're only missing the 7. But if we do that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we're good on that one. So now we do the optional cross. If they do the pair hand, that's 50 points versus the consecutive run 25 points. So they're going to say that they want 1. We're going to say west wants 3, south wants 3, east wants... East would have to break up their joker bait. But we already have plenty going around the table. I'm going to say East doesn't want to do anything. So West doesn't need to do anything. In a real game, if someone only wants 1, that means that they're ready. So if I were in South's position, I would just say no thank you. And we're going to skip the optional cross this time. So East starts. They have to break up their joker bait somehow. So numbers are more useful in a hand short term. People tend to start claiming, if I want to screw over someone who's playing wins in draft, who has wins in their hands, I would throw it immediately. So I'll throw the 8. No one can take the 8 dot. They got a 1. They can't use that. So we'll just throw that out there. Nobody can use that. Got a 4, so we'll throw that 6. And then for North's consecutive run, they could pung that, but I think I'm going to wait. We've got a South, don't need it, we'll throw it. So East gets a 2. It's going to throw the 8. Then for south, they've got a 6. So we might be able to switch our hand if we have to. It's going to throw the 9. Nobody can use that 9. Ooh, flower. Let's throw the 2. Can south claim that? If they do, they're committing. Well, they wouldn't be able to claim it for the concealed hand. So if they claimed it for the exposed hand, we'll wait on that. Okay, so north, it's 1 bam. Can't use it. And nobody else can. Oh, we got Joker. Alright, now I can break up my Joker bait, or I can pick a hand. So we were looking at the first one on the list, or the third one on the list. We did 2017, 7s, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 towards that one. First one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're closer on the third hand, so let's go ahead and do that one. Alright, so we'll throw the 1 dot since that's already out. Then 1 bam, don't need it. 2 crack, don't need it. And we're going to go ahead and claim that. So 9 crack. Nobody can take it. 3 crack. Nobody can take that. 4 dot. 5 bam. Nobody can take that. 1 bam. Nobody can take that. 6. Okay, so on this consecutive run, we are already committed to this one. So we'll throw that 8. Got 5 dot. Nobody can use it. 1 dot. Nobody can use that. North wind. That's keeper for us. Let's go ahead and throw the 4 crack. And then they can go ahead and claim it with that Joker. And they'll throw the 9. Nobody can use the 9. Green dragon, we don't need it. 9 dot, not useful to us. We're going to push all these over here. Then we're going to pull that 6, but we're going to switch out that Joker. And we don't need the 6 dot, so good. Nobody can take that 6 dot. Unless, if we want to switch to a 2, 4, 6, 8, I think we'll go ahead and do that. And that. And we'll throw the 4 dot. Nobody can use a 4 dot. Got a 7 dot. Throw that up there. North wind. Red dragon. Okay. So for all of the hands that use these dragons, the winds aren't really coming in. We were already missing a south and a north. Oh, darn it. Do I want to? No, not yet. Not yet. Okay. Got a 1 bam. Fit. 6 dot. Go ahead and take that. There. Now we have to make a decision. We are out of discards for this hand. We've got north and south for the 3s. That's concealed hand. One of each is already out. If we do north and south with pairs of dragons, then we can use these jokers on the winds. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll move all of these over here. So these are our discards. So we won't throw the flower, but we'll go ahead and we'll get rid of that west wind. No one can take it. Got a 5 bam. Discard. Got a flower. Does our hand? Yes, our hand requires flowers. That's keeper. Let's go ahead and throw the 2. Nobody can take it. 9 bam. Take that. 3 dot. Look at that. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, we might be able to get that back. I think we were closer on the north and south with like numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we were closer. Darn it. Oh well. Sometimes you throw something that you don't want to throw, but you gotta stick with it. So 7. Bam, don't need that. Can we use it down here? No. 9 crack. 9 dot. 5 bam. 5 dot. Ooh, another flower. Gonna throw the other 2 dot. Red dragon. Don't need it. Now, this is our last chance. If we want to switch to like number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's actually the way to go. We are going to Kong that. Whoops. Kong. Okay. So now we'll throw the north wind. Bam. We need that. So, and I think there's already one out. No, there isn't one out, but we need that for this hand. So, south wind. Flower. We don't need that for our consecutive run. We'll throw that down here. 7 bam. But that's not the keeper that we need. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. For this one, we've got another 7 bam. And 8 bam. A 9 crack. Let's get rid of that. Don't need it. Ooh, we've got another joker over here. We'll throw that white dragon. 5 crack that we don't need. 2 dot, don't need it. White dragon, don't need it. 9 bam, north wind, flower. So for that white dragon, 9 dot, 4 dot, what do we need for the 4 dots on this one? We're doing 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, we don't need the 4 dots, okay. 6 bam, 4 crack, 4 dot, 7 dot, calm. And throw an east wind. Six crack. Alright, now for this consecutive run, we could switch to 2, 4, 6, 8, but we are lacking 2 flowers and we don't have any 8s. So we're just going to stick with our current plan. We're going to skip that. And we've got an 8 crack, 4 dot, east wind, green dragon, 5 dot, ooh, 3 dot, that's keeper, green dragon, 5 dot, west wind, 3 bam, and go ahead and switch out that joker. Go to the 8 bam, 6 bam, 4 bam, which for that 2, 4, 6, 8, we can claim that. There's that 6 bam, 5 bam, 3 dot, and that's Mahjong. So our year hand didn't quite work out for the end of 2017, but Michelle's favorite hands, Winds and Dragons, got turned into a like number hand and still got to use dragons. So congratulations, Michelle. Piano. So that just goes to show you that even when you're playing a favorite category, sometimes it can pay off to switch up. Especially if it's something involving very specific tiles like Winds and Dragons or the year category. If what you're drawing and what's going through the Charleston just isn't matching up, check what you have in your hand. Make sure you have options. Switch up to something different. And see if you have a set at home, try out some Solitaire. Give it a try. And I hope everyone has a happy new year and can't wait to see the new 2018 NMJL cards. So, happy Sunday. We had a snow day. Snow! So hopefully everyone else has a snowy new year. Stay safe. Get an Uber. Or just do what I do and stay in it all night. Happy Mahjong New Year!